Breaking news. Justice Minister Malami defies court order to remove Development Commission NDDC from Niger Delta Ministry. Hello, my wonderful people. The Attorney General of the Federation is a man of his own. He's not under any obligation. He's not under any rule. He does not follow anybody. He does not listen to anybody. He's a lord of his own. To make matter worse, he even controls the president. Yes. Why do you say you might ask, Madam, how do you know he controls the president? Well, his antecedents precedes him. Just very recently, we saw that, the House of Assembly, Senate altogether, and the representative brought a new law, to enhance democracy and sincerity. And guess what? Attorney General said the Buhari will not sign it. And even when Buhari finally signed, he said he's not pleased because it does not favor him. He wants to become the governor of his state, Kebbi State, after now. And the new law, some clause there will not give him the opportunity. So he took them to court and got it removed. And you tell me the man is not in charge of the country? Tell me something else. I wonder if there's any Buhari there who really calls the shots, because the cabals are the ones in charge. Let's get all the details. Justice Minister Malami defies court order to remove Development Commission NDDC from Niger Delta Ministry. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami San, has continued to defy a court order directing his office to stop placing the Niger Delta Commission NDDC under any ministry, including the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs. Justice Isiaq Danshi of the Federal High Court sitting in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, has also directed Malami to dissolve the current sole administrationship structure used to run the affairs of NDDC and allow the inauguration of substitute governing body of commission in accordance with the provision of the NDDC Act 2000 as amended. The agency has been without a substitute body since 2019, allegedly to have allowed the forensic audit of the commission. However, the audit has since been concluded and the report submitted to President Muhammadu Buhari through Malami since September the 2nd, 2021. This leave is hereby guaranteed to the applicants to seek an order of the Honorable Court directing the response to dissolve the current sole administrationship structure used to run the affairs of NDDC, Niger Delta Commission. The court judgment has read that the applicant is guaranteed leave to seek an order of mandatory directing to compare the correspondent to immediately publish the outcome of the report of the forensic audit of the NDDC. This leave is guaranteed to the applicants to seek an order of mandatory directing the comparing and respondent to account for all money that have been accumulated in the NDDC from the instance of the interim or acting management beginning from Professor Nelson till date. However, Shah reporters gathered that the Malami and the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godwin Akpabio, have been flaunting the order weeks after the court ruling. Akpabio and Malami are working together to disobey the court order, a source has said. Remember how a judgment of Abuja kept adjourning other cases? He eventually stepped down the case and returned the case filed to the CG. Then a court order was gotten in Bayelsa served on Malami, but he refused to obey it. Yet he was quick to obey the amendment of the Electoral Act because that is what he wants. He's an unjust man, not fit to be the Attorney General of the Federation. Now you have spoken well. However, it reflects the person who has put him there. Do you understand what we are saying? Because if you look at, for instance, the man Buhari compulsorily forced on APC to become the chairman, the NWC chairman of the party APC. Do you know that man has EFCC case pending on him? Millions of naira, not millions, billions of naira. The guy embezzled. Why in Nasarawa and many more. His case is still pending in Nasarawa courts. However, Buhari insists that such an individual who has corruption charges levied against him is his eye and made every other person to step down. That's to tell you the kind of person Buhari is. He needs to cover his track very diligently to ensure that he's not seen. But the funniest thing with life, man proposes, God disposes. You may think you've had your way, and you've already put people where you want them to be, and nobody can speak. News flash. What happened to the very super cop? If God is to deal with a man, that's what happens. The person will just use his own hands to bury himself. So please don't fret when evil begin to prosper and make it look as if those who are being honest, who want such real change and are determined to ensure that there is transparency and truth in the nation, are the ones seemingly being looked at as though they are the very ones who have nothing to offer. Let not your heart be troubled in that matter, because very soon, I can't tell you how long that soon is, every one of them who has continued to cause this nation to weep will pay for it. How? I can't actually tell you. But I know that Nigerians have wept. Nigerians have wept. Innocent people have been bruised. Okay, and not we're not even going to the loss of lives and property that Buhari and his administration keep committing, because it feels very much to me like the more the chaos, the more the turbulence, the more Nigerians suffer. Probably that's what fuels Buhari's government and administration to go on. That's the feeling. That's the feeling. It feels very much like the more people suffer, the more the agony, the more the tears. It fuels Buhari's administration so that he's covered and is shielded, so that people do not. I don't get it, because I mean, these terrible things have happened. Not one, not two, not three, not 10 people have died in what happened, on the train track. Do you know the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has not deemed it fit to address the nation? Oh, newsflash. This man is not a leader. For a leader will be there in the good and the bad times. And then Femi Adesina will be smart to come and tell Nigerians do not appreciate Buhari. And I wonder, really sincerely speaking, appreciate him for the death, the loss of lives and property. Do you know today a young girl who has studied to become a doctor is supposed to be relocating to the United Kingdom today? Have you not been seeing the news? Guess what? She was killed by the same Buhari's foot soldiers whom they used to cause chaos in this nation and still pretend and ask Nigerians to come and vote for APC. What a nation. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.